It slowed down tremendously. It started to slow down towards the end of my rookie year. So
Right.
me coming in next year, I was like, I know what to expect. I know, how everything is now. I dropped quite a few interceptions my rookie season as well too. So, I just know how to you capitalize on, my opportunities when they come.
You have partnered with SAXX and you're featured in a new commercial with your brother Stefon. So I
Yep.
want to ask you this first. What made you want to partner with SAXX?
It just sounded like a cool opportunity. We get a lot of opportunities, and this one just sounds really cool. Just to be able to do it with my brother and doing something. Everyone wears underwear, so why
Yeah,
not?
absolutely. So how was it working with your brother in the commercial?
It was very good. It went really smooth, really funny. We had a lot of, funny moments and a
Yeah.
lot of bloopers, and it was real fun.
Absolutely, yeah, and definitely got a chance to check out the commercial. It's really entertaining, and yeah, SAXX, yeah, and the SAXX looks like a really good product. So yeah, it was really great. So, but when it comes to your brother, he'd obviously been in the NFL a little bit longer than you have. When you first entered the NFL, did he give you any type of advice?
Yeah, he gives me all the advice every day. Give me advice every day about just life, football, just everything. But one thing I remember, just when I was coming up in my rookie year, he was just like, just make sure you go out there and just not think too much. Just go out there and play. Use your ability, use what you know, and just go out there and play, and you'll be all right.
Absolutely, and before the season started, I noticed that you were ranked number 23 among the top 100 NFL players heading to the 2022 season. And that's something that's voted by the players. So what was your reaction when you learned the players voted for you so high?
It just gives me just it lets you know what your peers think about you, and
Right.
that's I feel like that's the highest accolade that we could get, because a lot of things are, and I'm not taking anything away from the fans, but a lot of things are, just fan base, people voting, and
Right.
depending on how big your fan base is, um, you could easily, get into stuff. But this being really organic and really, just from the heart and from experiences, people playing against you and playing with you, and know how, how it is, because we know how the NFL is, we know how hard the NFL is. So just hearing that from our peers, just it makes me feel a little better than other things.
Right about that. And you had a strong rookie season in 2020, but you really took off in 2021 with 20 or 11 interceptions, two of them returned for a touchdown. Now, I know younger players have talked about how the second year, the game kind of slows down. For
Yeah.
your second season, did it slow down for you?
Yeah, it slowed down tremendously. It started to slow down towards the end of my rookie year. So
Right.
me coming in next year, I was like, I know what to expect. I know, how everything is now. I dropped quite a few interceptions my rookie season as well too. So, I just know how to you capitalize on, my opportunities when they come, because they rarely come. So when they come, you got to make it. And just going out there and competing, the game slowed down a lot for me now, and I'm having fun with it.
And when it comes to this season, the Cowboys played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday. Guys came a little bit short, but there's still 16 games left. So,
Yeah.
yes, as I mentioned, a lot of football left. But you guys finished first in the NFC East last year, reached the playoffs. So, what do you guys have to do this year in order to make a Super Bowl run?
We'll take one game at a time,
Yeah,
make every game count.
absolutely. And one of the other things about Sunday's game is obviously Dak Prescott left with an injury. It looks like he'll miss at least 4 weeks, hopefully get back a little bit earlier. But before the season, people talked about Dak Prescott being a top 10 quarterback. Based on what you've seen of him over the last 2 years, what makes Dak Prescott such a special player?
He's a winner, like bar none. He's a winner. He has a will to win. I'm sorry. He has a will to win. He's a great leader. He's holding everyone accountable all the time. So, he's special. He's a special competitor. He faces a lot of adversity, his whole life. Just his story and knowing who he is. So I know he's gonna come back stronger than ever this time.
Absolutely. And I know your number one goal is to win a Super Bowl with the Cowboys. I know everyone has that same goal, but do you have any personal
Right.
goals for your for this season?
This year, I just want to be better than last year. I want to, help my team win as much as possible. Just do my job, not make mistakes, and just do everything I can to help the team win.
Absolutely. And then last year, the Cowboys were on Hard Knocks, and your son kind of stole the show with him on air. Did he get a chance to watch the show? And if he did, what was your reaction when he saw himself on Hard Knocks?
Maybe like, Dad, that's me. I'd be like, yeah. He watches football all day. He knows all the players. He knows all the stats, and he always talking trash to me.
Absolutely. That's got to be a lot of fun. And the last question for me before I let you go, I know you're really busy, but you played college football at Alabama. Nick Saban, you won a national championship there, and Nick Saban just signed a contract extension. What makes Nick Saban such a legendary coach?
It's just before I even got there, I knew what to expect, and once you have that type of like demand for your team and for your program, like there's no looking back. Like everyone knows what to expect when you go there. You already know it's going to be hard. You already know that, you're going to have to fight for your position. You already know that it's going to be guys just like you there. So, you just gotta, what's going on. So just him having that demand for, his team, his football program is literally it's the standard, as they say. It's literally a standard that you have to hold yourself to.
Absolutely. Well, Trevon, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. Good luck to you the rest of the season and continued success to you.